Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, before we begin the khatira tonight, just a few du'as, inshallah. Today we had the janazah of Sister Ibtihaj. MashaAllah, she was a sister, newly moved into this community from another place. She passed away, her janazah was today after Dhuhr. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for her, inshallah. There's also a baby in the hospital, in the 6 children's parents have given me permission to make announcement for their baby. His name is Fahad. He's been in CCU for 4 months now. He is 7 months old. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for him also. And yesterday I got the news that my cousin brother in San Francisco, Yunus Bhai, his wife passed away. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all those who passed on. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive their sins. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevate their ranks. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them Jannah Firdaus al-A'la. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give patience to the family members left behind. And for the baby who is sick and for all those who are sick, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them shifa kamila, ajila, mustamira, da'ima. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them with health from His treasures. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow them to benefit from the time that He has allocated for them on this earth in a way that they can utilize all parts of their body and be cognizant of the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. اللهم اغفر لهم وارحمهم وعافهم واعف عنهم واكرم نزلهم واسع مدخلهم واغسلهم بالماء والثلج والبرد ونقهم من الخطايا كما ينقى الثوب الأبيض من الدنس. اللهم اجعل قبورهم روضة من رياض الجنة. اللهم اغفر لهم وارحمهم وسكنهم في الجنة. اللهم اغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم. اللهم اغفر لنا ولجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك سميع قريب مجيب الدعوات. اللهم يا شافي المرضى يا كافي الحاجات أذهب البأس رب الناس واشف أنت الشافي لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك شفاء لا يغادر سقما. اللهم اشف مرضانا اللهم اشف مرضانا وعاف مبتلانا وارحم موتانا يا رب العالمين. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. وصلى الله تعالى وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Tonight's hadith, inshallah, is a very small hadith, but it leaves us with a lot to ponder and reflect upon. And that is the stubbornness of Bani Israel. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes Bani Israel in the Holy Quran with words of great honor and dignity. وَأَنِّي فَضَّلْتُكُمْ عَلَى الْعَالَمِينَ, for example. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always says, Ya Bani Israel, Ya Bani Israel, Ya Bani Israel. Why? Because these were the people who Allah selected for 99% of all the prophets that stepped foot on this earth. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala honored them. وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا Bani Adam is what Allah talks about, children of Adam. But then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about Bani Israel. وَأَنِّي فَضَّلْتُكُمْ عَلَى الْعَالَمِينَ. Allah says, I've given you honor and prestige on the people of this world, on the world. But there's something that went wrong. They had all the prophets. They had all the signs. They saw all the miracles. They ate food from heaven at the time of Musa alayhi salam. But stubbornness seeped into their souls. And when you read and hear this hadith, which correlates with the verse of the Holy Quran, which is in Surah Baqarah, verse number 259, in Surah Baqarah, verse number 59, it teaches us that as Muslims, Allah is not bad-mouthing Bani Israel, but He's telling them while telling us, may we not fall in the same trap that they fell into. There are 3 components to valuing religion and keeping an open heart and an open mind. Number 1 is knowledge. We need to continuously pursue knowledge, brothers and sisters. The day that you're not learning something is the day that shaitan is whispering something to you. Remember this. Knowledge, when they say from the cradle to the grave, means exactly that. Number 2 is tarbiyah. Tarbiyah is disciplinary training to make oneself low and allow Allah to stay above oneself. This was something that happened back in the days, but we seldom see it in our world today. And the third component is called tazkiyah, purification. That as you're learning and you're training yourself, any grime, any mold, any dust that may attach to you, clean yourself from it. Not physical, I'm talking metaphorical. So in regards to Bani Israel, this one story, Imam Bukhari has transmitted in his Sahih from Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala. He said that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Bani Israel were told, Udkhulul baba sujjada. It's in the Quran. Enter the gates of the town bowing with humility, i.e. prostrate yourself to the ground and enter this town. وَقُولُوا حِطَّةً, and say repentance, forgiveness. Forgive us. They changed it. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the next verse, فَبَدَّلَ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا قَوْلًا غَيْرَ الَّذِي قِيلَ لَهُمْ فَأَنزَلْنَا عَلَى الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا رِجْزًا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ بِمَا كَانُوا يَفْسُقُونَ. They evildoers substituted a saying of Allah with other than that which was said to them. So we sent down upon them, those who did evil, a scourge from heaven because they used to transgress. What did they change it to? They changed it to enter the town, فَدَخَلُوا يَزْحَفُونَ عَلَى إِفْتَاهِهِمْ وَقَالُوا حَبَّةٌ فِي شَعْرَةٍ. They entered the town crawling on their buttocks, saying a grain in a hair. What does this mean? These are people of knowledge. Allah had taken away from them the tyranny and oppression. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alleviated from them the test. And Allah said, now enter this town, but enter bowing down in humility to Allah. And they put their behinds on the ground and they're dragging themselves, looking up to Allah like this. And they're saying a grain in the hair, meaning this is such a small thing you've given us and you want us to prostrate to the ground. Do you know that when we start mocking, belittling, finding alternatives of our deen, this is the last straw that will break the camel's back. At the time of the Prophet ﷺ, what did the mushrikeen and munafiqeen do? لا تقولوا راعنا. They used to say, instead of saying ra'ina, like consider us, they would call the Prophet ﷺ like a charwaha, shepherd. They used to take words and they used to twist it to make fun of the Prophet ﷺ. What happens is if we have knowledge, and alhamdulillah we have knowledge, and alhamdulillah we have sources of knowledge, and we alhamdulillah have sources for the continuation of knowledge. If we don't discipline ourselves with that knowledge, and if we don't purify ourselves with the light of Allah, then may that day not come upon us that we make fun of Allah. Because remember, when you make fun of the religion, koi baat nahi, thoda sa sharabe pee lo na, koi baat nahi. See how people say these things, yes? Bismillah karke kha lo, chalo pork hai, America hai, kha lo, koi baat nahi. People say these derogatory sentences. You could drink a bit of alcohol, don't worry, it's okay. You could eat it, it's not halal, it's pork, it's okay, Allah will forgive you. It's not like Allah's going to ask you on Day of Judgment, why did you eat that pork sandwich? Allah has bigger things to talk to us about. These type of sentences, brothers and sisters, is exactly what Allah is telling us, that the people He honored on this earth, there were other humans on this earth, but Allah says, وَأَنِّي فَضَّلْتُكُمْ عَلَى الْعَالَمِينَ. I have given you a rank and honor over the world. Forget people, over the world. And this was one of the many examples of how they responded to Allah in kind. It was a total disrespect of Allah. So if you or I feel at any given time, maybe before the blessed month of Ramadan, maybe during the month of Ramadan, that this religion is too overrated, these practices aren't for me, this is just a joke. Ramadan starts with this, right? It starts with this fight, 8 rakat, 20 rakat. It happens around the whole America. The whole fatwa about 8, 20 rakat. If you don't want to pray 8, go home. If you don't want to pray 20, go home. But don't make fun of it. Because when we start making fun of the practices, we will then make fun of those who are performing the practices. We make fun of those performing these practices. We'll make fun of the one who gave us these practices. And that's who? Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And we'll make fun of the one who gave us this lifestyle. We'll make fun of the one who gave us this religion. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from those vices that were the cause of the decline and destruction of Bani Israel, and allow us to continue to learn, to continue to discipline ourselves, and to continue to purify ourselves. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. One last thing before we go, brothers and sisters. Today on Friday, I want to say once again, this is the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And alhamdulillah, thumma alhamdulillah, the masjid is where it is today because of all of you. I want to say alhamdulillah. All of you, your families, your parents, your children, everyone makes this masjid a masjid. But what we need for a masjid is our funds and finances. And I don't foresee for too long that any masjid in America can continue by keep on saying give money, give money, give money. We all know the value what's being given here. Yes or no? If you don't know about the classes happening here, sign up for our newsletter on PlanoMasjid.org. Sign up for the newsletter. Weekly you'll get newsletters and information of the classes going on here, the sports activities going on here, the conferences going on here, the health clinic, the food pantry. SubhanAllah, today a coalition of 30 or 40 different organizations sat together at the Temple Emmanuel, and we're discussing hunger in Dallas. Over 60% of our children eat free lunches at school. Islam put forth a system where not only we addressed hunger, we eliminated hunger from Medina. Yes or no? And the Turks, the Ottomans, took the practice back to Istanbul, and they're still practicing. This is our deen. Alhamdulillah, we have a food pantry here also. All the services that we have, alhamdulillah, require funds. And instead of us asking, let us turn the tables now and say, what's the value of what's happening in this masjid to me? Ask yourself this question tonight and put a dollar amount to that. That every month, let me subscribe as a sustainable donor. I've said this to Shura when I came here, and I continue to say this. If every family here, if we get 1,000 families giving $100 a month, that will help us cover not just our expenses, but allow us to expand our services, inshallah. Do you all agree? Alhamdulillah, we have over 1,000 people, yes or no, in this community. MashaAllah, we have thousands of people in this community and thousands of families. So let us make this effort. Right now, the masjid is running a drive. We're looking for 500 people, 500 families to give $100 a month. Let us become successful this week in this pledge drive, inshallah. Sign up for this and make it an auto pay, and know that when you're giving for Allah, Allah's going to give you back tenfold. When you're giving for Allah, Allah's going to give you tomorrow in the akhirah. When you're giving for Allah, Allah will protect you from all the obstacles and harms that could have hit you. May Allah allow us to stabilize these masajid so that they could continue to function till the day of judgment, and allow the services to grow and expand and help our families, our community, and our world to bring them to a better place. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Jazakumullah khairan to all of you for your patience. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.